he said those choices were part of the life he was living back then. One of the biggest things he talked about was stealing. He said clearly in an interview that he used to take people's phones. He didn't try to hide it. He said he took phones because he wanted money and he wanted to survive. He knew it was wrong, but he felt it was the only way he could get something for himself.
What?
He said he was hanging around people who were also doing bad things, and that made it easy for him to follow the same path. These choices cause a lot of
make sure that you surround yourself with good people. If you surround yourself with people who smoke, you'll also smoke. If you surround yourself with people who do drugs, you'll also do drugs. Right, Oix. So today we'll be checking out how Shebeshkt went from being homeless to a successful millionaire to a third person. Once again, shout out to Investigative Eye, and thank you Investigative Eye for commenting into my videos. I really appreciate it, man. You don't know how much that means to me. It means a lot to feel me. Like, I'm getting recognized by a big creator, the creator that I love to watch their videos. So thank you so much. But yeah, guys, without enough yapping, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go to 60 subscribers.
At one point in his career, Shebeshkt was everywhere. His music was blowing up, his clips were shared across the country, and he went from a street kid with big dreams to one of South Africa's most talked about artists. Fans love his raw style and the real stories in his songs. But soon, the trouble returned. Fights, gun incidents, arrests, and court cases began to overshadow the music. His name started trending more for chaos than for hits, and some fans grew tired of the drama.
If you ever find yourself defending your favorite celebrity, your favorite musician, after they slap a person who is excited to see them, then you're also part of the problem.
In this video, we'll talk about his rise, his problem.
Facts, bro. Like, how can you slap a person because he or she is excited to see you, bro? Like me, if I ever meet a fan, I might end up being more excited than a fan, you feel me? Because I haven't met a well, I have some sort of, but only people that recognize me, they recognize me because of TikTok. I never like met a person and say, oh my god, I know you from YouTube. No, but they only know me from TikTok.
And where his career might go next. In this video, we'll talk about his rise, his problems, and where his career might go next.
Let's find out, man. Let's go. Chapter 1, how was Shebeshkt built?
Shebesht's story starts long before the fame, the chaos, and the headlines. Back in Limpopo, he was just little Ronolo Chauke, a kid growing up in an environment that didn't give him many soft landings. Home wasn't always stable, and that kind of instability forces a child to grow up early. It gave him a tough shell, a quick mouth, and a habit of depending on himself more than anyone else. He was raised mostly by his mother and close relatives. These were strong women carrying heavy responsibilities, trying their best to guide him in a world that wasn't always gentle. With his father not consistently present, he looked to the streets and older boys for example of manhood. That influence shaped his personality, fearless, restless, unpredictable, but also deeply loyal to the people he cares about.
Stop sign le gravel tarut le masui ka braga ya go di sheke le tongwe le bona mo strateng ba go di sheke di tsotsi go di sheke ba ruite go di sheke motswadi ya mamang go di sheke eng ene na motswadi mo ona motswadi a se motswadi ya ka fela ya motswadi ke motswadi o mongwe.
School never really clicked for him. He moved through it with attitude, not interest. Eventually, the relationship broke down completely, and he walked away from formal education.
2014 ya veloreng first year ga ke rwa tseba boswaga ke tshitjole motho le re ke o thivelwa ka ya thameli ya bremli shapa ke fita kwa shapa gore be ke ntse ke phasa bo di test bo di wa sha e velor ba fitla pele ke shi ba re ke pitori boswaga bona ke rwa lo thomo o relate le batho thomo diengo shapa that year ya novela ka phasamishe ka tloela.
By then, life had already taught him lessons that classroom wouldn't. People around him knew him as a kid with raw energy, part entertainer, part troublemaker.
What kind of a dance is that, dog?
Everything about Shebeshkt today, the humor, the chaos, the confidence and being unpredictable, makes sense when you look back at where he comes from. His upbringing didn't just shape him, it built him. It gave him fire, the edge, and the resilience that the world sees today.
Chapter 3, Lost in the Streets. Okay, let's go, man.
Before Shebeshkt became known by everyone, he was a young man who got into trouble many times. He has spoken about this openly. He admitted that he did things is not.
You can see by his face, like, Like you can see by his face. Like man, all due respect, Shebeshkt, but your face, like you can like 100% tell that okay, this nigga right here is full of chaos. Like, please correct me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Like, you can tell by this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but this face right here, you know what I'm saying? Cute, child little face, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I should quit YouTube if we
out of, and he said those choices were part of the life he was living back then. One of the biggest things he talked about was stealing. He said clearly in an interview that he used to take people's phones. He didn't try to hide it. He said he took phones because he wanted money and he wanted to survive. He knew it was wrong, but he felt it was the only way he could get something for himself.
Last year,
That is crazy. Like, no matter how broke you are, man, don't steal just because you want to be satisfied. You feel me? Like, no matter how tough things are, you feel me? Don't ever steal just because you want to be satisfied. This doesn't make any sense because you are ruining that person's day. You don't know what that person is going through, and now you're adding more problems by stealing just for you to be satisfied. That doesn't make any sense. You feel me? Like that person might end up killing themselves because of you, because you just made their day worse. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what a person is going through. So always be kind to other people, guys, please.
my man.
Yeah.
Well, na go tse be ke sa le experience ke sa le mmere go la wa ka o lo re ga nyola ka proud ka ona ba.
Sure.
Na braga be ke tshwara po braga.
Bro, stealing a lot, that's
Be ke tshwara
crazy.
po ke tieng mama.
He also admitted that he was doing other small crimes. He mentioned stealing small items, doing wrong things with his friends, and getting involved in street problems.
One deadline, one deadline. Mangwana o bo jana go re mana. Ngwana a be bona. Malira fedile. Enyinyi fedile. Na braga mona na mona be ke tsi. Ape braga le ka ra shop mna le mpia. E be re tsena ka ra be re ke ski papa. Re tsena braga re a tsi ya life. Fantsho daylight.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Stealing during the day is crazy, feel me? What?
He said he was hanging around people who were also doing bad things, and that made it easy for him to follow the same path. These choices
Like,
cause a
guys,
lot of
make sure that you surround yourself with good people. If you surround yourself with people who smoke, you'll also smoke. If you surround yourself with people who do drugs, you'll also do drugs. If you surround people who are doing good things, you'll also do good things. If you surround yourself with people who are doing great in school, like passing, getting good marks, you will also like get good marks. You feel me? Like, if you know that you are really struggling in school, man, just find a group of people who are getting good marks and be their friend. For some reason, magically, magically, my friend will also like be smart. Like, there's this thing that's you and that person are sharing spiritually. I don't know how it's happened, but man, you feel me? If you surround yourself with millionaires, you'll also become the next millionaire. You feel me? Because you can tell, okay, my friends are like this. Probably I'll be like this. You feel me? Probably you will get motivated to be like them. So that's why I'm trying to find content creators so I can surround myself with some content creators. But badly for me, I live in Tuzumachi. There are not many content creators around here, so I'm alone. So that's why it's hard for me like to grow as a creator. But hey, look at me, man. I'm grinding. You feel me? So make sure to take care who are surrounding yourself with.
He said he was hanging around people who were also doing bad things, and that made it easy for him to follow the same path. These choices caused a lot of problem for him. He said he would often find himself running from problems, arguing with people, or getting caught by the police. He didn't go into deep detail about every crime, but he made it clear that he was living a life that could have ended very badly. This chapter of his life is about a young man who made bad choices, followed the wrong crowd, and got caught up in crime before anyone knew his name. It shows how hard life can push someone into dangerous situations and how important it is to be honest about your past.
Like I love like investigative art because like his videos are so like deep in details. They like more educational than entertainment. I don't know if that it's his purpose, but his videos are so educational. Like, you guys don't understand, bro. You guys literally don't understand. Like investigative eye videos are so educational, bro. Like, I watch lots of his videos, like outside of YouTube. Like, let me be honest, man. I watch every single video that he uploads because they are super educational. Because I learn how people are falling down, how people are using their fame in a bad way, falling, the upcoming, you know what I'm saying, and I take some notes as a small content creators and think to myself, okay, since this person has done this and this is the outcome, I must not also do that with my career. So they are educational to me. So don't be surprised when I'm reacting to more of investigative eye videos. And man, thank you so much, investigative eye. You're probably not watching this video, but if you are, that means a lot, man.
Shebesht's music journey began by accident. One day, a woman in his neighborhood complained about a loud noise coming from a nearby house and asked him to go sort it out. Curious and determined to help, he climbed through the window to see what was happening. What he found was not trouble or chaos, but music, loud beats, energetic voices, and people creating songs. The energy of the room hit him instantly. A beat was playing that captured his attention completely. Without hesitation, he walked up to the mic and recorded his first lines. That moment became the start of everything. It was a time he felt that music could be more than just a sound. It could be his path, his escape, and his purpose. After that day, he didn't stop. He practiced constantly, recorded whenever he could, and began learning the craft. Music became a way to cope with life challenges. The struggles he had faced before, like poverty, limited opportunities, and even brushes with crime, started to feel smaller when he was creating music. Each song, each beat, and each recording session helped him grow as an artist and as a person. As his sound developed, people began to notice. His song gained attention online and quickly started getting millions of streams on platforms like Spotify and YouTube. The viral response allowed him to perform with big artists, sharing stages with some of South Africa's top names in hip-hop and amapiano. He even made a song called Twerker with DJ Maphorisa. Each performance gave him exposure, growing his fan base and boosting his confidence. The success of his music didn't just change his life, it allowed him to help the people around him. He supported his friends, family, and family-in-law, lifting many out of financial struggles and providing opportunities they never had imagined.
Fresh from prison.
Like, guys, I'm kind of curious. Like, is it true that like music industry have that much money? You feel me? Because I only know, well, not only, but I know that YouTube pays a lot. YouTube pays money, but like sometimes I hear that music doesn't pay a lot. Sometimes I do hear, yeah, music, like, there are both sides. Some people say it pays a lot, some people say it doesn't pay a lot. Like, let me know what you think in the comment section. You feel me?
Step by step, he went from surviving to thriving, turning a passion that started by accident into a career that made him a millionaire. Yet even with fame, money, and influence, life remained
Never flex with your money,
Later
dog.
on, he found himself
Like,
facing
no
trouble
matter the circumstances, bro, never flex with your money, bro. No matter how rich you are, never flex.
again, showing
Like,
that
soon
the
as
journey
there's people find out your net worth online, you are a target, dog. Like, many people, when they see you, maybe they will kidnap you or kidnap your child, you know what I'm saying, just to get a little bit of money from you, feel me?
of life is never completely smooth, no matter how far you rise.
Violence, loss, and jail. Chapter 4, okay?
When Shebeshkt became famous, his life did not become calm. It became wild and full of drama. The music made him a star, but the pressure and attention pushed him into a dangerous path. Soon after he blew up, people started seeing a different side of him. Fame was exciting, and the money was good, but it also brought problems he could not control. The first signs came when he began acting more violent. He got into fights and chased people during heated moments. Sometimes he pulled out weapons. There were also times when he made threats during arguments.
Maybe I can say we put your man next door. Fun. We talk a melon to eat fun. I go to shake you like what you
People said he warned others that he was not scared of trouble and that he could hurt anyone who crossed him. These threats made many fans nervous, and some even stopped following him. In 2023, things
Like,
took a
how can you, bro? Like, some people, like, oh my god, bro. Like, some people, I just wish that I can take their fame because I will know how to, like, carry their fame. Like, their fame is precious, like, bro.
understand.
But hey, man, my time is coming, you feel me? Need to be passionate, you feel me?
It was accused of firing shots outside a family home in Hamamangula village. Police said he pointed the gun and caused chaos, and he faced charges like assault, attempted murder, and malicious damage to the property.
over discharge of firearm. Or that discharge of firearm error. Motobe chile clapping mollo. Firearm. Mollo, let's all.
He was arrested and spent months in jail where the case moved through court. Even after he was released on bail, people said he seemed angry and more reckless than before. The incident marked the first major moment when the public saw how far his behavior could go, and it set the tone for the years of chaos that followed. At his shows, the trouble continued. In one video, he slapped a fan who grabbed him on stage. Another time, he hit a fan with a bottle after the person kept pushing toward him. Clips of these moments went viral, and people began talking more about his actions than his music.
According to that footage, I don't see anything wrong with what the fan did. Instead, the fan washaywa ngoba beka excited ukubona nje umuntu amthandayo. And then lebata the very same person khora abe brand ambassador for the world's most popular brand. Like, please come on.
Still, he kept releasing hits. Big artists wanted to work with him. He earned millions of streams and tried to take care of people around him.
No way,
His
that
woman
is
was pregnant and
crazy.
everyone
What?
He earned millions of streams and tried to
13 million, 1 million, 2 million, 600,000, 5 milli. That's crazy. That's crazy, dog.
take care of people around him. His woman was pregnant and everyone was counting on him to be there and provide for them. Without him, they would struggle. Then came the accidents and bigger violence. In 2024, a car crash took the life of his young daughter.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Violence. In 2024, a car crash took the life of his young daughter.
Accident. A se gole le gona mo garage. Ke nthungo makaja le no wa ke gopole next.
The loss broke him inside and made him more unpredictable. He snapped at anyone who came near him, and his stress became sharper. People saw a side of him that was hurting and dangerous.
Wa bona botoko ba uluza motho le ro motitse mo lefase motho le ro tšhentše phelo ba motho le ro phella ena.
Sure.
Braga ha ona ro ka
Really?
recover ka gore wa bona botoko ba uluza motho le ro motitse mo lefase motho le ro tšhentše phelo ba motho le ro phella ena.
Sure.
Braga ha ona ro ka recover ka gore every day won't you phela
But
every
don't worry,
second.
like, sometimes, man, if you think that you cannot recover from a situation, bro, you won't recover from it. If you keep on like telling yourself that I want to recover from this, obviously you won't. But if you keep on like having that positive mind, okay, then my daughter is gone. I'm really sad, but I need to move on with my life. You feel me? I know it's not easy, you know what I'm saying, but you need to move on. Like, tell yourself, okay, you're going to recover, because the more you keep on telling yourself that you want to recover, you won't, my nigga. You feel me? Like, spam your mind with good things. You feel me?
Gore pain ona braga a is
Later, a video showed him pulling out a big knife during a fight. Fans watched and realized he was spiraling out of control. In 2025, everything reached a breaking point. He got into a road rage fight and shots were fired. A man was hit in the jaw and the country watched as the police searched for him. Finally, they arrested him again. This time the charges were serious: attempted murder, assault, robbery, illegal guns, and more.
He faces 3 charges, namely attempted murder, possession of an unlicensed firearm, and malicious damage to property, all relating to an incident last month where he lost his temper and shot at another motorist, injuring the person and sending them to hospital.
It was not just one mistake, it was a chain of violent choices that had built over time. After the arrest, his court battles began.
I don't blame Shebeshkt to feel me. I don't blame him. The way that he is living his lifestyle, I don't blame him. And let me explain to you why. Shebeshkt grew up to a place where it was violent, always violent. What the heck do we expect him to do? You feel me? Luckily for me, I grew up in the nice, calm place. You feel me? Not many violence happen. Not it's just a nice calm town in Tuzuma. You feel me? If you call it a town. Sometimes the environment shapes who you are. You feel me?
He faced the old charges from 2023 shooting case, and now the new charges were added on top. He kept applying for bail, but the court denied him many times.
The court basically heard how Chauke has several cases in Limpopo, all violent, which the state seeks to bring together and take up his Schedule 5 charges to Schedule 6, which will make it more difficult for him to secure release on bail.
Some people even said they did not think he should come out at all. The rule of law must stand. No one is above the law. Even worse, he's a public figure loved by young people, and they might think the way he carries himself is acceptable. He's not the first to spend Christmas behind bars. He's a citizen and must abide by law. And another one said, he's in a safe space. Brother was getting too reckless. Through all of this, Shebeshkt knew that people were depending on him. His family, friends, in-laws, and his unborn child needed him. The money from his music had helped them survive, and now they were worried about how they would manage. The fame that once gave him everything was now keeping him trapped in a storm of his own making. Fame had lifted him, but it also pulled him into chaos. The fights, the threats, the accidents, the grief, and the violence took him from a stage to a prison cell. What people once loved was gone, replaced by a man trapped by his own actions, facing serious charges, and worrying about the people who counted on him. This was a darker chapter of his life, a story of talent mixed with tragedy and choices he would not take back. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and check the one you see on the screen.
Yeah, man. Once again, link in the description. If you have watched this video until the end, thank you so much.